So let's talk about how to start a profitable business, because anybody can start a business, but we starting a business that's going to be profitable. Okay. This is how we're going to start a business that's going to be profitable. And so when you think about a profitable business, the way that you start it is by making sure that you have a strong financial support that's going to lead you stable returns. So when you have that strong financial support, it's going to be very easy for your business to start making money. When I say financial support, of course, we're talking about business credit. We're talking about business funding, making sure that if anything is to happen, you can hold your business until it starts to get back, good, and your returns start. So let's start at the very beginning. For those of you, I know a lot of you said you already have businesses, but you may want to consider doing another business on the side. Times are hard. What's wrong with having multiple streams of income, right? So if you want to start a business from scratch and you don't really know what type of business you want to start, I like to tell my clients to ask themselves a few questions. Ask yourself, what do people come to me for? What are my talents? So God placed you in this earth with a specific talent. You are unique, and there's something that you can do in this world that nobody else can do. Okay. Your job is to find that thing and monetize it. So ask yourself, what are my talents? Write that down. I want you to take a sheet of paper and write down every time somebody comes to you and asks you for something, I want you to think about it and write it down. I want you to think about all the times people have already came to you, and you personally, you know what you're good at. So write those things down, whatever you're good at. The second thing I want you to write down, what is a common problem that I've solved? So a lot of time when I ask this question, my clients, they start thinking about all these grand things when it really could be just something simple. It could be something simple. You could be a nurse. You may know how to put in a Foley catheter. You may know how to write an assessment. You may know how to do things that a job has taught you, but you can now monetize by teaching other people to do it. Because how many of you know that if you struggle to do something, 9 times out of 10, somebody else is struggling to do that same thing. And guess what? You now have the solution to that problem. They will pay you for your solution. All right. And I also wanted to give you all some other business ideas in case you couldn't find anything out of the things that we spoke about when you were writing your stuff down. So of course, I do have a lot of nurses who take my classes. So I wanted to start thinking about some business specifically related to you all. You could start a scrubs business. Hey, why not go ahead and start a scrubs business and get a contract with the company that you're currently working with? They need scrubs. They need scrubs in the OR. They need scrubs in the ER. They need all types of things. You can have like hospital gowns in your scrub store. You can start thinking about, instead of being an employee, then now let's start talking about becoming a partner. Let's start talking about leveraging these relationships. Just if you've been at the hospital for a while, just about everybody on most of the floors. You can make those connections and you can start to promote your business, right? You can also start an IV hydration business. I have a couple of homegirls who have an IV hydration business. I have one in particular. She does concierge nursing with IV hydration. So her target is athletes. Her target is people who go out and drink, like we're here at NOLA. People are drinking, but some people have to wake up the next day and go to work and things like that. They want to get a quick banana bag. They want to get vitamins. They want to get B12, things that's going to help them shock back into life after having a long night of partying. So I have a homegirl who specifically targets those type of people. She drives around to Miami during spring break and she offers those services. Like you can be very creative with your nursing degree. You do not have to work at the bedside and you do not have to work at a hospital. You can work for yourself. All right. You can do credit repair. This is more for everybody else, not necessarily nursing. Credit repair, aromatherapy, consulting. Any business can be a consulting business. You could publish an ebook. So for an ebook, all you have to do is be able to explain to someone how to get from point A to point Z. Okay, that's basically what an ebook is. It could be on anything, y'all. I've seen people make millions of dollars off ebooks, and I'm like, how in the world these people got an ebook about some crazy stuff, and they're making millions of dollars, right? Somebody buying it. It's some people in this world that like crazy stuff, y'all. So don't discount your idea. I'm telling you. You can go on Amazon and find a book for anything. You can do cookbooks, content creation, just pretty much anything. Like I said, anything could be a business, but I did want to provide for you this document in case you couldn't find a business on your own. All right, so let's move a little further. All right, so times are getting hard. You may want to develop a new skill. I like to tell people, don't just quit your job. Make sure you have a little substance in your bank account before you quit your job. And the way that you can do that is by developing a new skill. So think about it. Maybe you were 16 years old when you got your first job at Wendy's or Burger King. What did they do? For 2 weeks, they trained you to do a new skill. They trained you for 2 weeks. They placed you with somebody. You learned a skill, and then they let you go and do it. So this tool right here is called Udemy. And let me explain to you what that is. So Udemy is a website where you can go and purchase courses that can teach you how to do certain things, right? So let's say you wanted to be a graphic designer. This course has been taken by 1,500 people. It's only $17.99, and it's going to teach you how to be a professional graphic designer. A graphic designer is someone who puts together graphics for people like me. This right here, this template, what you see in the background, my graphic designer did that. So anything I do, you guys see me post about the masterclass, you see me post emails, you see me do all these things. A person on my team does those things. I don't do those things. So I hire people to do these things. So maybe you want to learn how to do these things, or for people like me to hire you. You can go and you can invest in a course. Right? So here's the steps. You're going to go to Udemy, and you are going to spend at least 2 weeks studying whatever it is that you're going to start doing. Graphic design, web design, whatever it is. They have so many classes on there. Just pick something. You're going to spend at least 2 weeks studying that thing, that trade, right? Because corporations have shown us it literally only takes 2 weeks for us to learn a new trade, right? And then you're going to go to websites like Fiverr and Upwork. Let me go there and show you. Let's start with Fiverr. We can go to graphic design, and we can see round about how much money people are charging for graphic design. Let's just talk about logo design. We can see round about how much people are charging for a logo design, okay? This person's charging $25, $20, $70, $15. So in your head, as you know that this is a new trade for you, you're not going to want to be the highest person, but you also don't want to be the lowest person. Okay. And maybe, just kind of figure out how much you want to charge from these things. So all of these people here started out just like you. They went and they learned a trade, and then they made a profile and they put a price, and people took chances on them, right? Some of them didn't have any reviews at first, and now they've built themselves up to start having reviews. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to make a profile. And then you're going to make a profile on Fiverr, and then you're going to go to Upwork. So let's go to Upwork. All right. So on Upwork, what you can do is you can kind of start looking at the competition, and you're seeing like she's then got to the point where she's charging $145 an hour. That's pretty good, decent income, And so you can see, look at what they describe as their strengths. And these are the things that you're going to be typing in Udemy to learn. So you can learn about email campaigns. You can learn about how to be a graphic designer for social media, all these things. People like me hire people like this because we're too busy doing the things, coaching and things. So we outsource a lot of our stuff for people like this, okay? So you can be people like this could be a side job. Imagine charging, let's say $20 an hour. You get somebody to take you 4 hours to do their design. That's $60. That's what for. So that's $80, but you get like 3 or 4 or 5 people a week, and it don't take you that long to do the design. So now you done added another $2,000 into your monthly income. Okay, so these little trades, it only took you 2 weeks to learn how to do it. And now you have a skill that you can do for the rest of your life. Guess what? If you want to wake up tomorrow and decide you don't want to do it, you don't have to do that. You can do it on your own time. You can do it when you just when you have some free time on your hand, you're traveling, you're at the airport, you're whatever you're doing, you can do things like this, okay? So what you're going to do is go to Udemy, pick a trade, whatever you want to learn. You're going to study for 2 weeks. You're going to make your profile on these. And then you may want to consider doing some projects for free just to get some reviews under your belt. Contact people. You can contact people that you see who have businesses on social media. Hey, I would love to do a free logo for you. People jump at the opportunity to let you do something free for them. So, and then you say, all I need in return is for you to go on Fiverr. All I need you to do is go on Upwork and leave me a positive review. You can do that 3 or 4 times just to get your feet wet. And that's how you can start another side business. That's cool, right?